and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Rhonda and welcome. And if you're already subscribed, welcome back. And I do really thank you for tuning in again. And if you have not already subscribed to this here channel, you make sure you click down below and you hit that subscribe button. I'll even give you a few minutes to go ahead and click down below because you cannot miss all the goodies that we are discovering on this channel. And also, so you'll be notified every time I give my 2 cents on fragrances. Today I am going to be showing you guys my complete collection of my Viva La Juicy flankers. I absolutely love the Viva La Juicy line, and I went a little ham and I purchased the whole collection. And the first fragrance that started this whole line is Viva La Juicy, and you guys, this is a Gardenia sweet caramel scent that I absolutely love. This started it all for me, and as you can see, she is about gone, but that's okay because I have a backup of this beautiful scent. And I would tell you right now, the original Viva La Juicy is more citrus prominent. You can really smell the sharp mandarin orange in this fragrance, and I absolutely adore this scent. So on a scale of 1 to 5, I would give the original a 4. Now, this does require moderate to heavy spray, anywhere from 10 to 12 sprays, and you're good for a good 8 hours. And again, this is 4 out of 5 stars. And this is the original. Look at the packaging, just so gorgeous. But this is the original Viva La Juicy. And the next release of the Viva La Juicy line was a Viva La Juicy Lafleur. And you guys, this bottle is absolutely stunning. But the scent that's in this bottle, it has the same scent DNA as the original, but it's a little bit more floral. And there is also no amber in this fragrance. So it plays more on the florals. And it also has red berries in this scent that gives it a little bit of a souring berry smell. It's a fresh floral with a hint of berries, of the red berries. So if you really enjoy red berries, this is the one for you. But I will say right now, this is the worst fragrance of the collection because this does not last. This is an eau de toilette, and you have to go ham with the sprays of this Viva La Juicy Lafleur. I usually have to do 20 sprays when I spray this. I do 10 at first, I let it dry for about 15 minutes, and then I do another 10 to help layer the fragrance so it will last me. But even with 20 sprays, you guys, this still only lasts 4 hours. So right now, this is the worst of the line. So if you're looking for a fragrance that is going to be a performer, this is not for you. So you really have to go heavy with this spray. I like the scent of Lafleur, but I hate the performance. So again, if you like red berries, I would definitely say check it out. Or if you like lighter fragrances, I would definitely say check it out. But if you're looking for something that's going to last you, you stay away because she can't help you. So that is my 2 cents on Viva La Juicy Lafleur. So I would give, out of 5 stars, I would give Viva La Juicy Lafleur 2 stars. 2 stars being on the scent. Now the scent is really nice and pleasant. It's a really nice floral scent, but it does not last. So I give this 2 out of 5. And again, this is Viva La Juicy Lafleur. And the next release from Viva La Juicy was a Viva La Juicy Noir. Now, you guys, this smells really nice. It is different than the original, and I will say it lasts longer than the original. This is more heavy on the sandalwood and amber. It has a warm base, and that sandalwood helps makes this fragrance last longer. It does have the same notes as the original, but this dries down differently. The base is more warmer. So if you like more warmer scents, Viva La Juicy Noir is definitely for you, and she will last you for a very good time. I do have to spray about 10 sprays of Noir, but it lasts me a whole 8 hours. To give this a rating, I would say I would give this a 4 out of 5. Which is, I absolutely love it. And again, it is different than the original Viva La Juicy, with it being more prominent of sandalwood and more prominent of amber with a warmer base. So that is my 2 cents on the Viva La Juicy Noir. And the next release from Viva La Juicy was the Viva La Juicy Gold. Now, I've already featured this fragrance in my top 6 sweet caramel gourmands, and she ranked really high for me, and I absolutely adore this scent. This plays heavy on the caramel. If you love caramel, you will absolutely love this scent. This is the more sweeter gourmand of the Viva La Juicy line, and this is a cult favorite, and I see why this is a cult favorite. And I have to go in with about 10 sprays of the Gold Couture, and it lasts me for a good 8 hours. So I really do enjoy the Viva La Juicy Gold. And to give a ranking of the Viva La Juicy Gold, I would give this a 4 out of 5, which is ranking very high for me, because she does last and she plays heavy on the caramel. So again, if you love caramel, this is the one for you. And she does have good lasting power, but you do have to spray kind of heavy. I would say 10 sprays does me good. Test it out and see how many you actually need for these fragrances to last. On me, I need 10, and she lasts me all day. So again, this is the Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. And the next release from the Viva La Juicy line is the Viva La Juicy So Intense. I also featured this fragrance in my top 6 gourmands. Now this fragrance is identical to the original Viva La Juicy. It lasts longer, it's more potent, it's more strong, but this is the exact same as the original, but a little bit stronger. So if the original Viva La Juicy does not last on you, I would definitely say pick up the So Intense, because it is very intense and it lasts. And I usually only have to spray anywhere from 6 to 8, and that lasts me the whole day. This is the only one that smells identical to the original. To give this a ranking out of 5, from 1 to 5, I would give this a 4, which again is a high ranking for me, and I absolutely love the So Intense. So I would definitely say try the So Intense. And the next release was the Viva La Juicy Rosé. You guys, this is such beautiful fragrance, and this is very different than the original. This plays heavy on the rose. So if you really enjoy rose scents, I would definitely say to try this and pick this up, because this is a display of a fresh rose that lasts 4 hours. I usually have to go in with moderate spray, anywhere from 8 to 10. I absolutely adore rosé. This is when the Viva La Juicy line has really shifted and they played on the rose. This is a very fresh rose. To give this a rating between 1 and 5, I would give this a 4. And I absolutely adore this scent, and she will last all day. And she's a very boozy type of rose that is very elegant and pretty. So I highly do recommend the Viva La Juicy Rose if you are a lover of the scent of rose. And again, this is Viva La Juicy Rosé. And this next release from Viva La Juicy was Sucre. You guys, this is when Viva La Juicy took on sugar. They wanted to have a fragrance that's sweet. If you feel that the original Viva La Juicy is sweet, you might even choke on the Sucre, because it is pure sugar. It's very sweet, but I will say it is a mature sweet. It does kind of go with like pink sugar, but to me this is a little bit more mature than pink sugar. And this does last, you guys, 6 sprays max for me. I can't handle the sugar in this if I go over 6 sprays. But this is a very nice, sweet gardenia scent that I absolutely adore. And it also has some similarities like the Jessica Simpson Fancy, but this is this doesn't play heavy on the sandalwood, and this is just a creamy, sweet goodness of gardenia that dries down really nice, and it stays for hours. Like I said, 6 sprays does me good. And to give this a ranking from 1 to 5, I would give this a 5, because it really settles on the skin beautifully. It's really sweet, but it's a really sweet, pretty scent. So again, I'll give this 5 stars, and I absolutely love Sucre, and she is ranked high for me. So again, this is Viva La Juicy Sucre. And this next fragrance from Viva La Juicy, you guys, they switched it up a little bit, and this is Viva La Juicy Glacé. Now, this fragrance is different like the rosé. This plays heavy on the sorbet and pear. This has pear in it, and you can definitely smell the fruity pear in Glacé. And it still dries down very similar to the original, but the pear lingers, and this dries down with a little bit of green and freshness. So I would definitely say try Glacé if you have not tried it. And it almost has a little bit of a powderiness to it. It's really green, like the cases and the pear and Sorbet really stand out in this one. You still have that Gardenia middle. It still has some of the Viva La Juicy DNA to it, but it's kind of different. To give this a ranking between 1 and 5, I would give Glacé a 5 because it is different, and I love the pear, the freshness of the pear in this fragrance. So again, this is Viva La Juicy Glacé. And coming in as their latest release is a Viva La Juicy Soirée. And I would say right now, this is the best one to me of the Viva La Juicy line. And I'm going to tell you why this is the best one to me, because I love a musky tropical scent. And this is tropical and musky. It dries down beautifully. It's very fresh and fruity, and I absolutely love it. And this is the only one that has musk in it, you guys, and I am a lover of musk. So this was a no-brainer. This wasn't a hard decision. I already knew that this was my absolute favorite from the whole Viva La Juicy line. This is 5 stars, definitely. I usually spray heavy with this, but I only spray heavy because I want to be enveloped with this scent and I want to just smell it all day. So I do layer with this Viva La Juicy Soirée. I layer with it. So I do 10 and then I do 10 again a little bit later, and it dries on my skin and I smell it all day. This is love. And again, this is a Viva La Juicy Soirée. So that does conclude the best and the worst of the Viva La Juicy line. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I was able to give you guys an idea of how each one of the flankers smell and how they differentiate between each other. And I will also include each one of these fragrances plays on a prominent note. For instance, if you like rose, I would say try Viva La Juicy Rosé. If you like pear, I would say try Glacé. If you like heavy Gardenia Fresh, I would say try the original and try the So Intense. If you like a sweet gourmand caramel fragrance, I would say try the Gold. If you like a sugary sweet sugar bomb of a fragrance, I would say try Sucre. It just all depends on your preference with notes as opposed to which one I would definitely recommend that you try. So I hope that that answers the questions and also gives an idea about these fragrances in this line. And I hope this also helps you in determining which one to pick up. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.